The mysterious disappearance of Sneha Ann Phillip. On the morning of September 10, 2001, Sneha Ann Phillip, a 31-year-old doctor living in New York City, was seen for the last time. Her disappearance remains one of the most perplexing and debated cases in recent history, with the tragic events of September 11, 2001, adding layers of complexity to the mystery. Who was Sneha Ann Phillip? Sneha was born in India and raised in the United States. She graduated from Johns Hopkins University and later attended Chicago Medical School. At the time of her disappearance, she was living in Battery Park City with her husband, Ron Lieberman, also a doctor. She was described as intelligent, compassionate, and independent, but in the months leading up to her disappearance, she had reportedly been struggling with personal and professional issues. On September 10th, Sneha had a day off from her residency at St. Vincent's Hospital. She spent the morning in her apartment, where she and her husband had a disagreement before he left for work. Sneha then visited a courtroom to handle a legal matter. She had been charged with a misdemeanor after an alleged altercation with a colleague, though the details remain unclear. After leaving the courthouse, Sneha went shopping at a department store in Lower Manhattan. Surveillance footage from around 6 p.m. shows her at Century 21, a department store near the World Trade Center, purchasing clothes and household items. This is the last confirmed sighting of her. The next morning, Ron Lieberman assumed Sneha had spent the night at a friend's place, something she had reportedly done before. However, when he returned home that evening, she was still missing. The devastating terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center that morning threw the city into chaos, making it difficult to determine if Sneha had somehow been caught in the disaster. Ron and Sneha's family speculated that she may have witnessed the attacks and, as a doctor, instinctively rushed to help victims, perishing in the collapse of the Twin Towers. However, no confirmed witnesses placed her at the site, and her remains were never recovered. Initially, authorities treated Sneha's case as an unrelated missing person incident rather than a 9/11 casualty. Investigators noted personal struggles in her life. She had reportedly been drinking heavily, had difficulties at work, and was possibly spending nights away from home without explanation. Some theorized that she voluntarily disappeared to escape her troubles. However, her family vehemently rejected these claims, maintaining that she was a victim of the attacks. In 2004, a judge ruled that there was no evidence placing Sneha at the World Trade Center and declared her legally dead under other circumstances. But in 2008, after a legal battle, a different court officially recognized her as a 9/11 victim, adding her name to the list of those who perished in the attacks. Despite the official ruling, mystery still surrounds Sneha's fate. No one knows where she spent the night of September 10th, and whether she truly went to the World Trade Center the next morning remains uncertain. Other possibilities, that she met with foul play, chose to disappear, or died elsewhere, cannot be definitively ruled out. The disappearance of Sneha Ann Phillip remains one of the most unusual and haunting mysteries connected to 9/11. Whether she was a hero lost in the tragedy or a victim of other circumstances, her story continues to spark debate and speculation. Sneha almost certainly spent the night at someone's home on September 10th. Credit card activity and hotel visitor logs rule out a hotel stay. This means someone knows what happened to the young doctor, unless they too perished on September 11th.